Everybody knows that as Halloween approaches, the old mortuary in Gentry, Arkansas becomes very haunted. But by whom or what? After years of compiling evidence, paranormal investigators have identified several distinct ghosts who roam the halls there. Those secret files have now been released. Dossier number 2. The Pathologist, Beckett Wrothman. Taken from the personal journal of Eunice Carpenter.
10th of December, 1931. I was in Des Moines last week visiting Ken. I met Dr. Beckett Wrothman at dinner and hired him on the spot. Even paid for him to move down to Arkansas. See, when Daddy hammered out the deal to house those stinking kids, the orphanage insisted we have at least one medically trained professional on staff. They didn't go in detail, so I figured Wrothman would fit the bill. I knew they wouldn't bother doing a background check on my new Yankee friend. Wrothman was a big-shot pathologist till he got his license revoked. Now he ain't a doctor no more. In other words, cheap labor. Somebody caught his lackey Joe Snodgrass robbing a grave at Woodland Cemetery. Joe's now my illustrious digger. Joe and Beckett come as a pair, you see. Seems Dr. Wrothman had been performing unauthorized, call them surgeries, on the recently dead of that great city. Sounds like Frankenstein, don't it? I went and seen that movie the other day. Well, let me tell you, Frankenstein he ain't. Imagine a guy with the same gruesome talent, but without a hint at the charity that drove Mrs. Shelley's doctor. That's Wrothman. When Daddy read the book to me years ago, he explained how Victor Frankenstein actually wanted to make mankind immortal. Beckett Wrothman just likes to cut people's arms off and put them in fish tanks. There's a difference. You would be so kind as to employ a man of my lowly stature, a man so unfairly stripped of his credentials and, dare I say, honor? He asked me. Beckett talks like that all the time, believe it or not. Gets on my last nerve. You bet your boots, I said. I mean, I ain't gonna pay you much, and even though you'll have to play real doctor to a bunch of ankle biters, you'll have all the cadavers your weird little heart desires. Bless you, madam. Bless you. I'm gonna try to stay out of his lab. It's better I don't know.
If you find yourself inside the old mortuary, beware the pathologist. You may not leave in one piece.